Why not come up with a football team? Why not try and do it for real? Oh my God!
So go and embarrass them now.
Some of them I won't be getting a Christmas card from.
We're back, all right?
But if you want to see bad, man, you'll learn, innit?
The big team. God, man, how many more times?
When I'm at my best here, I'm a whole different animal.
Good football, lads. Shout! Ow! Ow!
Scully, 5 minutes from coming on. Simple as that. It needs me involved.
Wash and Go, supporting Blood Brothers.
Get all your football news as it breaks with Football Flash.
Come on, the mighty Arsenal. The mighty Arsenal have just slapped Tottenham 4-2. They said Aubameyang was a tapping merchant. They said that Aubameyang couldn't score against the top teams. He's a flat track bully. They said that there's no atmosphere at the Emirates. They said there was a power shift. You know what? All I have to say to that, look at that. Look at that shirt. Look at that. Look at that shirt. That's what it means. That's what it flipping means.
Come on.
Make sure you call us 0203 606 0315. I'm joined by Devo. How you doing, bro?
I'm very good. Very, I'm happy.
Good.
I'm a happy man.
What do you think about that game?
You know what? It was a great game of football, first off. Do you know what I mean? As a neutral, I imagine watching that was a great watch.
Damn right.
As an Arsenal fan, it was an amazing game.
Yep.
Shout out Emery, first and foremost. Shout out Emery because he saw things going wrong. He changed it. He made 3 or 4 little changes throughout the game. Substitutions at halftime changed the game in our favour.
Yeah.
Ramsey and Lacazette coming on. And my boy Torreira. You know what? I just want to buy him a drink.
Yeah, you have to.
I want to take him out, buy him a drink. Say, bruv, thank you. That guy is different. He's a beast.
He is. Is he your man of the match today?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man of the match, by far.
The thing is, there were so many players that played brilliantly today. You have Aubameyang, you have Torreira.
Xhaka putting a shift. He played well.
Xhaka.
And you know what? I often criticize Xhaka. But this season, I've seen a different side of him, man. I think the system that we're playing now suits him a lot better than the system we played under Wenger.
Definitely.
And having Torreira next to him has definitely helped him.
100%.
So yeah, shout out Xhaka. Captain, fantastic.
Guys, please make sure, I want to take as many calls in as possible. I want to troll Tottenham fans to as much as we can. That's right. Hello, welcome to FanPark Live. What's your name? Who do you support?
Arsenal.
Yes.
Come on.
Speak.
My name's Daniel. This is Deja.
Hold on, mate. We can't hear you. Speak a bit louder.
Speak up.
I'm Daniel and I'm Deja.
Right, nice to meet you. What do you want to say, mate?
That it was a well-deserved win.
Yep.
With the Torreira, big up, man of the match.
Yeah,
of course.
Definitely.
And it was absolute class goal from Aubameyang. And Tottenham was very lucky to be in this game because first of all, it wasn't even a penalty. And second of all, Leno should have saved his shot.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we were saying.
4-0 would have been a good result.
4-0 would have been perfect.
4-2 is a great result, though. You know,
4-2, I'll take it, man. Above the scum.
That's right, above the scum, man. Listen.
No what? North London is red.
North London is red. Stays red.
Always will be.
Always.
No power shift.
That's right. Thank you very much for your call, bro. You see that?
Yeah.
No power shift. No power.
That was a myth.
All these people just talking. But we're going to talk about Leno because as much as Arsenal were brilliant today, it wasn't perfect.
No, it wasn't.
And it could have been the atmosphere of the derby, but who knows? Let's get some more calls in in the meantime. Javern, I'm sure we got loads waiting. Hello, you're free to FanPark Live. What's your name?
Ahmed.
Hello, Ahmed. Who do you support?
Arsenal.
Okay.
Yeah, good man.
Tell me. What do you think?
It's brilliant, isn't it?
It's
because compared to last year, we're balling right now.
Damn right.
Haven't lost in ages. It's quite good. I'm liking Torreira. He is fantastic. Yeah. Aubameyang as well. Everything. The whole thing's going quite well. And now we're fourth now, right?
We are. We're fourth.
Yeah, brilliant.
1 point behind Chelsea in third.
Yeah, no, I'm liking it. I I'm thinking Aubameyang. He was doing bits today. Actually,
Yeah, he was doing.
That's right and centre. I wanted him to get the hat trick, but he didn't get it. But that's fine. He was still. Iwobi, I think he wasn't the best. He was trying to pull off too many skills in the box. So I think he'll improve. Mickey, I'm not so sure about. But generally, I'm just saying all good performance.
That guy, but
yeah.
I mean, I think Iwobi started off well. I mean, the whole team started off well, first 10, 15 minutes, and then he kind of just drifted out of the game. Mkhitaryan was never in the game.
But you know what I like about Emery is the fact he took was it Iwobi and Mkhitaryan took him off in the half time and then put on was it Ramsey and
changed the formation.
Lacazette.
Yeah, exactly. We wouldn't have had that under Wenger. Wenger would have taken
69
minutes to make a change. And by that point, it would have been gone. But I'm liking Emery.
Now you mentioned that Aubameyang scored against Tottenham today. He got a lovely brace. What do you have to say to people that said he's a flat track bully and only scores against the worst teams in the league?
That's just completely wrong. I think the good thing about Aubameyang, he reads the game quite well. He knows when time is right. Or he was a bit offside once or twice, but he reads the game quite well. He connects quite well, especially Laka. And today, I think him and Kolasinac were doing bits.
Fantastic.
And I really like watching it. And I think he's going to be, he's going to be good over the next few years.
That's right.
You know what I think as well, just to go on, as you mentioned Kolasinac. Kolasinac was on it today. You can see he was pumped. A lot of players, I saw him going into challenges with Tottenham players, and it looked like they didn't want it. He wanted it more than them. He's a big guy, and he was throwing around his physicality today, and I like seeing that. Something that we maybe didn't see.
I'm going to talk about Tottenham for a bit, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Go on.
I mean, oh my God, the guy was pushing himself down onto the floor really easy. I've never seen someone go down. All right, he did get contact, but it was minimal at times. I was quite shocked, but thankfully, it was one of the best derbies I've seen in years.
Yeah.
Especially with all the fights and everything.
The passion was great.
It was fantastic.
It was great.
And obviously, we're not going to advocate violence. We don't want to see people fighting, but I wish
you need it.
You do.
I think the game's got soft now. I think we need some of it back. We need some of the grit.
I mean, that's
right.
5-2. The 5-2 a few years ago, the Emirates.
Yeah.
It reminded me of those times.
Yeah,
that's right.
I think that's what you need. But the referee needs to be strong and give. I don't like Mike Dean as a referee, but to give him his due, he handled it well in the second half.
I'll give some respect to the referee. He had a tough game.
Yeah.
Things were going around like crazy, but sometimes he was a bit biased to Tottenham. But fair enough, the game's in our favour. I'm not complaining.
No, he did well to give him his due. I think second half, especially first half, it kind of got away from him a little bit. He kind of reined it back in, and I give him his due for that. So well done, Mike Dean, for that.
Yes, mate. Ahmed, thank you very much for your call.
No problem. Have a good day.
You too. You too. Javern, can you capture this for me, please? I'm being deadly serious. Listen, I wanna ask a question. Is Aubameyang the best striker in the league? Because he's top scorer, 10 goals, 2 assists. The next best scorer, next highest scorer is Raheem Sterling and Sergio Aguero and Harry Kane. We've said numerous times that Harry Kane is the best striker in the world. Does that mean what? Aubameyang is not the best?
Anyone who says Aubameyang is not a world-class striker doesn't understand football. His record in the Bundesliga, if you talk about Lewandowski being a world-class striker, he scored more goals than Lewandowski.
Okay.
And in a Dortmund side that was not as good as the Bayern Munich side. So he's now come to England, and his record in England is stupid good.
Speak on it.
It's stupidly good. So if you don't see him as a world-class striker, what are you watching? They say he's a tapping merchant. Did you see the second goal?
Speak on it,
Did
bro.
you see his link-up play today? If you look at the goals he scored this season, yes, he scored tap-ins, but any world-class striker is going to be there to score tap-ins because you know where to be at the right time.
That's right.
Aguero scores tap-ins. He scores loads of them. Harry Kane scores loads of tap-ins because they're good strikers. They're world-class strikers. They know where to be.
Yes.
Aubameyang fits in that. But he also has what we saw today in his locker. So, for me, it's an easy one. He's world-class. Is he the best striker in the league? I'm an Aguero guy. I've got to be real. I'm an Aguero guy. I think Aguero is the best striker in the league. But Aubameyang's definitely in that conversation.
And in your opinion, what puts Aguero ahead of Aubameyang? Because I look at this performance today, I saw he answered his critics. He scored against Tottenham. He scored 2 very good goals. The penalty, to score with such ease under the pressure that he was under is brilliant. The second goal, instinctive finish, which just showed his quality, his natural ability. He played a pass. He got the assist for Torreira's goal as well.
That was a great ball
so we saw all kinds of sides to his game today. Why is Aguero better? Because I don't think he is.
for me, Aguero is just. I think the injuries are the only thing that have stopped Aguero from being, one of the very best strikers in Premier League history.
Okay.
I think because he misses a lot of games, but when you look at his goals to games ratio, it's phenomenal. And this guy, he scores every type of goal as well. He's little, but to see his goal in the Champions League the other day.
Yep.
He stayed in the air for 45 seconds. He's not a big guy, but this guy can do everything as a striker. I just think he's a complete package. And right foot, left foot, clutch moments. He scores clutch goals. I just think, it's very close. Don't get me wrong, but I think Aguero is that guy for me. He scores multitude of goals at different times, different importance. I'm just an Aguero guy.
There's another striker that played today that many people have said is the best in the world, the best in the Premier League, said he's world class. He stinks because he didn't get anywhere today. He did not get a flipping sniff.
He didn't. We kept him under wraps, to be fair. He didn't do. It was a great penalty. He scored a great penalty.
Yeah,
he is a world class striker. Let's not be silly. He is, but he didn't get a sniff today, and I think that's down to us and the way that we played defensively. Right. I think the only one who gave us problems really was Eriksen started to get into one or two spaces and Dele Alli in the first half. But Kane, it wasn't a game for him.
No,
it wasn't a game for him.
But then, do we not want to see more from someone like Harry Kane? Because Aubameyang was absolutely everywhere. And this is someone who people have said is a poacher, and that's all he's good for. Yeah. Harry Kane has been heralded as someone who is world-class. Fair enough, not by people like Have Hope, who obviously has an axe to grind. But do you not want to see more from someone like Harry Kane who is meant to be world-class? Shouldn't he be offering more in the game?
I think in today's game, I just think we wanted it more than them.
Okay.
From the beginning, it seemed like we were more up for this game than Tottenham were. I think it's almost as if Tottenham started to believe this power shift nonsense. And they've come into this game thinking, off the back of the Chelsea result, thinking that, we know Arsenal, they start off slow, blah, blah, blah. And we just went at them in the first 15 minutes. And you could see they were kind of shell-shocked. Then we had our little collapse, obviously. But the second half, they couldn't live with us at all.
Nah.
They offered nothing in the second half. It was just one-way traffic, basically.
Okay, let's get some calls on this. Javan, do you have any? I was going to say Devon.
I'm here.
Devon on Sky. Come then, let's do this.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, I can. Yeah. How you doing, man?
Oh, man, I'm buzzing, bro. Absolutely buzzing. And it's got to be pointed out. Nobody's really mentioning it, but that was a world-class showing by Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin was up and down the sideline all match. He did everything that he possibly could. And I think Shaka played well. I think the whole team just came out. After halftime, it was like, that's 3 unanswered goals.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to say about that. We came out ready to play. I love what Emery did with the tactical switch at half because we looked deadly on attack. And it was beautiful to see the emotion that Lacazette showed after his goal. I was right there with him.
Yeah. And to speak of Bellerin, one thing I did like about Bellerin was getting in people's faces.
Loved it.
He was antagonistic the whole game.
Loved it. Musa Sissoko, go sit down.
Go sit down.
But no, it was beautiful. The fight in the team. And hey, I'm gonna say it. Shout out to Eric Dyer. Thank you for giving us the inspiration. Come celebrate in front of us anytime.
That's right. Do that more often. He's such an idiot. Honestly, basic build. Honestly, worst midfielder.
Yeah, he looks like he destroyed his mother when he was born too with that.
Exactly. Devo here was saying that he looks like he goes to regular EDL marches.
He doesn't miss any of them.
Yeah, and if you didn't know, it's like a far right group in the UK. So I think that haircut wasn't doing him any favors.
It looks like he does it himself as well.
But just so before we took your call, we were talking about Aubameyang and Harry Kane and where they are in relation to each other in terms of ability and whether Aubameyang is perhaps the best striker in the league on form right now. What do you have to say to that?
Speed, Aubameyang. Finishing, Aubameyang. Kane gets a lot of penalties. He gets a lot of penalty goals. I'm not going to knock him. He scores goals. He has the ability to score. But the best free kick taker on their team is Eriksen. The best diver on their team is Son.
I don't know. Ali's pretty good as well.
He's good too. But why do you want to be in that competition? They've got 2 of the biggest wanks in the world, and they both, they both showed out today. Obviously I'm biased. I'm an Arsenal fan. I was ecstatic when we got Aubameyang because for nothing against Olivier Giroud, but the step up there is just massive.
Yeah.
And to have him and Lacazette in the same squad, come on, man.
That's crazy.
And see, that's the thing is they're better as a 2 than any time Harry Kane's ever stepped on a pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that if we can get that partnership playing up top, if he goes with this formation with Ramsey just behind those two, or even maybe Ozil. Obviously, we didn't even have Ozil today.
Right.
So,
and a huge shout out to Ramsey. I mean, Ramsey knows he's off, but this match just brings fight. If you can't get up for a North London derby, that's why we were both sitting back in the beginning. You said it too. How were they not up? Those first 15 minutes, we could have very easily put 2 in on them. Very easily, and we should have.
Yeah.
But they looked flat, and they came out in the second half just beyond flat. And the thing that I see as a difference between this year and last year is we put teams to the sword in the second half. If somehow it's like if we can just get through that first half, we will beat you in the second if you make any mistakes.
Yeah.
Teams get tired. That press was something I haven't seen us do, and I never saw us do under Wenger. So the Emery mindset has kind of taken over. That's 19 in a row unbeaten, guys. Or is that 20 now?
What are we saying? We're going for 49 again, are we? Let's see if we can get to 50.
And I'll take it any way that I can get it.
Yeah.
I made a prediction to Terry at the beginning of the season that after 10 matches, because we had lost our first 2, that Arsenal were going to be 6-2-2.
Okay.
We were 7-1-2. So I was
very close.
Under predicting my own team. We have just gotten better. We're 9-3-2 after 14 matches in the league. Where were we last year?
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it.
On to the next big one on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, and the improvement is tactile. The spirit in the team is palpable. You can feel the emotion. Everybody today was up, and I think we'll be up Wednesday too, because we don't even want to talk about what's going on in match.
Nah, today's about Arsenal. And that's what we're going to focus on. Devin, thank you very much for your call. We always appreciate you.
Yeah, much love,
absolutely.
Man.
Hey, guys, if y'all get a chance to tune in, my beloved Atlanta United are playing for an MLS Cup on December the 8th, so come through.
All right, look out for that.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Cool.
All right, Javan, let's get a call. He's
a Tottenham fan. I want to hear from Tottenham fans.
Hello, you're free to FanPark Live. What's your name, and is Aubameyang the best striker in the league?
Hello there.
Hi.
Yeah, my name's Kareem. I'm an Arsenal fan.
Okay.
And right now, Aubameyang is the best striker in the league.
I love that. There you go. We should end the call
He's the best striker in the league. But let me talk about the match though, man.
Go on.
Okay. Let me say, firstly, I've never ever seen in my life Bellerin be so up for a game. I literally have a screenshot of him getting in front of that guy's face, the centre back.
Yeah.
And if you see his eyes, oh my god, bruv, my man was not having it. And Kolasinac, bruv, he came in with the belly on. He was letting everyone have it, bruv. He's a beast, bruv. Guy, bruv.
Yeah, Kolasinac was
and
on crap today.
Aubameyang, hey, we all know, as Arsenal fans, we know what he is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is, okay, how is he a poacher? He's played wing. He's a very versatile striker. He's quick. He's got everything. Poachers are literally people that sit in a box and wait for the ball to come.
That's it.
He does everything. Everything else. Like, I don't understand this agenda of, he's a poacher and he can only score tap-ins. This is bullshit.
Do you know what? I think it's jealousy. I think there's a lot of people that are crying out for strikers in their team. So you look at Manchester United and the way Lukaku's playing. Chelsea, Morata, they paid a lot of money for him. He's not performing. But yet Arsenal, in the crisis that we're in, managed to get 2 of the best strikers in the world. And I think it is a matter of jealousy. People are looking at us thinking, well, if they've got 2, why can't we have 1?
People think Arsenal, they're dead, banter club, blah, blah, blah. We're still pulling off signings like that.
That's it.
At least you have to applaud Wenger for that little gift
you do.
strikers
Honestly.
at the end of when he was leaving. But because if you see how the way they play is like when Lacazette was when Aubameyang never came and Lacazette was had to play sometimes out wide, you can clearly see he didn't like it and he was having awful times. But when you have a other striker which you don't mind sacrificing yourself going out wide because you know if you can make a chance he will score. It gives you a different mentality up top.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
it's just I'm so gassed, man.
Bro, thank you very much. This call is beautiful. It's brilliant. Thank you. Javan, thank you very much for capturing that for me, man. Love that. Love that.
Good, Javon.
All right.
That's gas.
We've talked about the good.
Yeah.
Let's address the bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Or the to be improved. Mkhitaryan,
yeah. I don't know what's going on with that guy. He's a good footballer. We all know he's a good footballer. We've seen glimpses of it. At the moment, it's just not happening for him. And when I saw that he was in the starting lineup, I was worried. I don't know. Maybe he's got something on Emery. Maybe Emery's got a secret, illegitimate child somewhere, and Mkhitaryan knows. But I don't get why he started this game.
Yeah.
Bournemouth, he was abject to say that's being nice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And he finished in 90 minutes. Even when they did the substitution today, Sky put up first the Iwobi substitution. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, but he needs to be taken out of the team for his own good at the moment. I think he needs to just take a little seat out, keep doing what he's doing in training, because obviously he must be training well. That's how he's getting in the team.
Yeah.
And then maybe bring him back in a little bit later down the line and maybe give his confidence a bit of a boost behind closed doors. Do you know what I mean? But I think Ramsey's performance, he's going to need to start games. I know he's leaving. And it's going to hurt to see him in another shirt if it's Man United.
Oh, please.
That would hurt because I like Ramsey. I've always been a Ramsey fan. I know a lot of fans give him stick. I don't know why. He's always given 100% for us. He maybe tries a little bit too hard sometimes, but he's always given 100%. I like Ramsey. But Iwobi first 10, 15 was good, then faded. Leno. We need to talk about Leno because that first goal.
Address it.
Leno, man. Like I've said before we signed him, I said when we signed him, I said even when he was having his good run of form, he is not a top-class goalkeeper. He's a decent shot stopper, a good shot stopper, I should say, but he has mistakes in him. Every now and again, he's going to do what he did today and throw one in the net or come for a cross like he did in the second half and completely flap at it. I don't trust him as a goalkeeper.
Do you think that's something that can be coached, though? Or is that... Because you were comparing him to Simon Mignolet.
Yeah, in terms of Mignolet's a good shot stopper.
Yeah.
But he's average in other areas.
Okay.
I think Leno's the same. He's a very good shot stopper. He's good with his feet, but crosses and laps of concentration, he lacks. I think Mignolet's the same. Because remember, Mignolet was doing bits at first. At Liverpool. And then he had one or two errors slipped into his game, and that's it. He doesn't recover from it. But one thing about Leno is he looks like a confident guy. Yeah. Even when he makes a mistake, he looks like he's confident enough to get over it. But I think that's an area where we will need to address if we want to move forward.
Yeah, I was going to say
3-4 transfer windows, we might need to get another one in.
And any names? Any names you can think of?
It's a tough one. There's not many quality goalkeepers out there that aren't in top teams already.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, Pickford, but he's already paid. They've already paid 40 million for him. Where are we gonna, you know what I mean? Where are we gonna get that money to go for him? It's a tough one. But I'm sure the scouts are out there looking. So that's not.
I'm sure. Do
you know what I mean?
And one other guy who will perhaps go under the radar today, Mesut Ozil, did not play.
No, I've got a theory on Mesut Ozil.
What's the theory?
My theory, I don't think Emery wants him. And you know where I get this from? When he had a really good game, I can't remember who it was where he ran the game, and everyone was, it's only whoever it was, I can't remember now. And then he played that one game at 10, and then he was taken outside.
Mm-hmm.
Around that time, all these newspapers started running stories from his agent saying Ozil could have signed for this club, but he signed for Arsenal because he loves Arsenal.
Yeah.
Ozil, I want to finish my career at Arsenal.
Yeah.
That sounded like them getting out in front for when Emery's trying to get rid of him. And they're like, no, I want to stay. And now the fans won't turn on him. It'll be on the club.
I see.
So that's my fear. I think by the end of the season, possibly, Emery might think, well, if I could get rid of him, that's money off the wage bill. That's a transfer fee I can use to sign 2 or 3 other players.
Would you want to see him go?
No, I wouldn't want to see him go. I think Mesut Ozil's a world-class player. But if it's for the better of the squad, if we do get, maybe we need to sign an extra defender, we need to sign a goalkeeper, or we need to sign a left-back, because obviously Monreal's on the way out.
Yeah.
Kolasinac ain't a left-back. If we need to improve on the squad, and by selling Ozil we do that, and we have players like Reece Nelson who can come back and do a job, then I would understand it.
I mean, listen, as much as I do respect Ozil for everything he's done, that's a World Cup winner, a La Liga winner as well. Has he won the Champions League? No, I don't think he has. No. But either way, he's got accolades and he's a great player. Arsenal is bigger and more important than any single player.
Yep.
So as much as I do respect Ozil, as much as I do credit him for everything that he's achieved, I think there's bigger issues at play. And like you say, if it comes down to it, and you can use that money to improve on other areas of the squad. I don't mind seeing Ozil go.
In this day and age, it's modern football. Players leave. Big clubs lose big players. And then you get other players in to replace them and you move on. So it's not going to be the end of the world if we were to lose Ozil.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, he's a massive player and most Arsenal fans love him. He can do things that not many other players can do in world football. His vision is second to none.
Yeah.
But he has too many of these days where it's just like, oh, all of a sudden he's got an injury or he's sick.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just out of the blue.
Yeah.
There's too many of those. That needs to stop.
Do you think he would have made a difference today?
Yeah.
Good or bad?
I think if he would have started instead of Mkhitaryan, for example, he probably would have given us more. There was 1 or 2 opportunities where Mkhitaryan could have played a pass or rolled on the ball. I don't think Ozil would have done that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
Okay.
when you got players like Aubameyang and Lacazette running ahead of you, Ozil picked them out.
Yeah. I hear that. Okay. I can't even hear you, but I think you said callers. Right, we're going to take some more calls. Hello, you're free to FanPark Live. What's your name? Who do you support?
My name's Ibukan.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. My name's Ibukan.
Yep.
Yeah, mate.
Hi. What do you want to say about the game?
I just want to say I'm an Arsenal fan. Yeah.
Good man.
And I watched the game today, and it was amazing. As in, the way we came back in that second half was amazing. And I'd say big props to Ramsey as well. Nobody's mentioned him, but he had a good game today, and he came on, and he did what he needed to do, which is get the ball to the right players. You know, and it's just to say there's not going to be an Arsenal shirt next season, but you know, it was an amazing game.
Do you know what I think riled Ramsey up?
What's that?
Is Dele Alli. They had a clash when Eric Dyer did his celebration. Ramsey and Ali got in each other's face.
That was it. Yeah, in the first half, when after they scored their goal, that was it. I think that was one of the things we needed. But I would say if they can keep Ramsey, they should keep him because he's actually a club hero, and you know they should definitely try and keep him if they could. Because I don't know, like you said, Mkhitaryan, God knows what he's smoking or what he's doing. He's just not it at the moment.
Yeah, he's just devoid of confidence at the moment, Mkhitaryan. You can see it. He takes too many touches when, you know, Mkhitaryan of old, if you see the Dortmund Mkhitaryan, you don't need 2 or 3 touches. He was doing it in 1 touch. Now he's taking 2 or 3 touches. He doesn't need to do that. It's just confidence.
Do you reckon?
I think so. I think he's
I think you're right. There's definitely a confidence thing because maybe he just needs to play in like the League Cup games and like, you know, the other games for us, and then we get everybody else to play the main games.
Perhaps
but now we have to make sure we go to United on Wednesday and not lose there because this is definitely their worst run, and they haven't even got Lukaku now, so we definitely have to win there on the week.
Now, all right. So obviously we got Manchester United after that. How far do you think this Arsenal team can go? How high do you think we can finish this season alone? We're 1 point behind Chelsea right now. Let's assume Liverpool beat Everton. We'll be 6 points behind them. Do you reckon we can actually, I don't know, push for a title challenge? I don't know.
I think title challenge is a bit of a stretch at the moment, but I mean, with a good run, I think we can definitely get third this season.
Okay.
Definitely get third this season.
Yeah, I think top 4 is the goal.
Yeah,
I think that's realistic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for your call.
Man.
Thank you.
No problem.
Can we just talk about Son quickly?
Yeah.
Because Son in the first half was giving us all sorts of nightmares. The penalty, yes, he went down easily, but we also have to say Rob Holding did no need for him to make that challenge.
It was rash.
Bellerin was there. He came in and you could see Son as he was running, he was looking round to see if there's a challenge coming. Rob Holding played into his hands.
Yeah.
And yeah, he went down. It was soft, but they're always going to give that. So I'm not going to say, oh, he dived.
Yeah.
There was contact and he made the most of it, which is what professional footballers do in this day and age. Arsenal players have done it. Other teams' players have done it as well. But you can't make a challenge like that, Rob Holding.
You can't.
You've got to know he's going to go down.
So is Son smart or is Rob Holding stupid?
Son is smart and Rob Holding was stupid in that incident.
Okay. I mean, Javern said earlier that nobody expected Son to be as good as he is. Do you think that he had a good game today or below par or was just snuffed out like Harry Kane was?
He was very good in the first half. Second half, we kind of snuffed him out. I think second half, when we made that change tactically, it kind of hit Spurs for 6. They didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
we were getting overrun in midfield at one point, and then we once we got that back, once Xhaka and Torreira got control of the midfield, Son was irrelevant, Ali was irrelevant, and Harry Kane was irrelevant.
That's right.
Just a wonderful, it's a masterclass from Emery.
I love that. Just put this in a drug and inject it right here. I need it in my life. Javern, let's get more calls, man. Heung-min Son, that wasty. Put calls through, Javern. Hurry up, man. Hello, you're free to FanPark Live. What's your name? And how dead is Heung-min Son?
Very shit.
Yes. Come on.
Come on, man. This is Max. Obviously, I'm very happy with the performance.
Yeah, man.
Socrates, Kolasinac, done their thing.
Yeah.
You listening? I don't want to hear no more verbal from these pussy old pundits talking about Tottenham are better than us and that. This rubbish about Dyer, Tim Sherwood chatting shit about Dyer, better than Torreira. Do you see he's 1 to 11?
Yeah,
no Arsenal plays. He's a fool.
That's Tim Sherwood.
He's an idiot.
What happened to that?
That's Tim Sherwood.
That's what I'm saying.
No one takes him serious.
Idiot boys.
You look like a plumber.
Alright, so obviously Aubameyang, he played well today. He got his 2 goals. Everyone's saying that they want to see them both start together. Do you think that's something that we should be doing more?
Yeah, I think we should have done that from the jump. I don't know what's this putting one on, taking one off nonsense. Like I don't really like that. And you see Mkhitaryan, I've never been a fan of Mkhitaryan. I knew from the start he was a liability.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I saw with Man U, he started off well, then all of a sudden he just... I knew the same thing was going to happen. I would have preferred if we got Martial instead.
If we got Tony, it would be a different story.
It would have been a different story, trust me.
But then Mickey had some good times at Dortmund as well.
Yeah, that's in Dortmund. Yeah, he done his thing. But like I said, I clocked he was a liability from his Man U career, not even his Dortmund one. Still.
Okay, all right. And where do you think Arsenal are going to finish? Top 4, challenge for the league, beat Man City?
Yeah, top 4. I think we'll finish in the top 4.
Okay.
Man U, they're probably going to finish the bottom half of the table.
yeah. Now, tell the truth. It's true. Of course.
Man U finishing bottom half of the table. And then, it's between Chelsea, Tottenham, and Arsenal. But
Let's be serious. So, United right now, 7 points off Arsenal?
Yeah, I think something like that. I don't even know.
Or 8 points off even.
Yeah. If
we
we beat them Wednesday.
That's what I'm saying. They're trash.
If we beat them Wednesday, I don't ever want to hear, what's his name? What's his name? Merson ever say a word about anything.
Oh, Paul Merson.
Oh, no. Is Paul Merson even an Arsenal fan? That guy, he's a snake. Forget it.
He's a waste, man. What he was saying, when we butt the big teams, we're going to lose this, that. We butt 2 big teams, still no losses.
He's a fool. Don't worry about him. Listen, Max, thank you very much for your call.
Thank you very much.
Look at that. These Arsenal, you know what I love here? I love to hear Arsenal fans positive because
I want to hear from a Tottenham fan.
All right, yes,
Tottenham fans.
Tottenham fans, call us.
Run your mouth now.
Saying?
Like,
we are Tottenham TV.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Sing when you're winning and all that.
Where are you? 2-1, and you. Anyway, where are they? Javan, no Tottenham fans now. What are you man shook? What's wrong? What's wrong? North London Red. Wasties. Hello, you're free to FanPark Live. What's your name?
Oh, hello, I'm Chuma, a good friend of Devon, Arsenal.
Hey, Chuma, what are you saying, man?
What's going on?
What are you saying, bro?
Long time.
My guy,
bro,
yeah.
If I tell you the way I'm gassed at the performance, bro, I think it was just so impressive. So impressive. I'm so glad that you lot are talking about pundits, because I think pundits need to put some respect on our name now.
That's right, man.
Yeah. And you know what I like? We're earning that respect as well. We're earning it with our performances.
Bro.
So,
100%. I think that, I know we all know as Arsenal fans, I think Torreira has been an amazing addition.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I think one commentator, I can't remember if it was Redknapp or whatever, was saying that I call him the fireman because he's extinguishing fires all over.
I love that. I love that. You know what's crazy though? How can everyone say this is what Arsenal have been crying out for years? Because you know how everyone says that, we missed that Patrick Vieira replacement. This guy is the complete opposite to Patrick Vieira.
Like physicality, like man, shoot.
Yeah, complete but then it goes to show it's the heart of the dog, isn't it?
Yeah.
That guy, when he steps on that pitch, you know where I compare him to Vieira is the heart. Because when he steps on the pitch, he's like, you know what? This is my pitch. This is my domain. You don't pass go past me. And Vieira had, and that's what I like about Torreira. I think it's just, I mean, he just filled in the spot. My only worry is, God forbid he gets injured. What are we going to do?
Yeah.
Because he's just that much of a factor. Right now, I'll pick him as a first starting 11 player over anyone else. He has to be the first name on the sheet. Has to be.
Right, I believe you.
Yeah,
It's true.
and he's finished for the goal. That was a nice finish. Composure.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's better than
But he's
Welbeck.
had that in his locker.
Yeah.
He's had that in his locker. I was following him in the, I can't remember the name of the team he was at.
Sampdoria.
Lost my mind. Yeah, and he's got that in his locker.
Yeah, man.
Right, this guy's
Yeah.
I was going to say.
We just hung up.
Yeah.
No, I'm still here. Yeah.
Well,
So, yeah, no, it's good.
I appreciate
Good,
that.
good.
So Torreira's your man of the match as well today.
Yeah, he needed to be. And can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
You see your Tottenham scumbags, yeah? You see you, man. You know, can shut your mouth.
Shut
Scumbag.
your mouth, you
You see how you
scumbag.
served the homeless well today. You lot got well fed with 4-2.
Well fed. Served.
Feed the homeless, food bank.
No, obviously
Yes,
that
true,
that
man.
is a very big topic. Obviously, if you can volunteer for crisis at Christmas, it's actually a very good good thing to do. So people, if you got some spare time at Christmas, go and volunteer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing it. So everyone else
Nah,
do
I'm
that
gonna
as
lead
well.
them.
But we did feed the homeless today. No, no lies. Jovan, let's take one last call because we gotta go watch this Liverpool game. I swear, if Liverpool lose today, this is gonna be the best day I've had in 2018.
And can we just address this derby thing? People trying to say the Merseyside derby is a bigger game than the North London derby. It's not.
No, it ain't.
It's not. And it's not. This is no slight on Liverpool fans before Liverpool fans start jumping up and very, very rare. It's Everton. I've never been that good.
No.
Do you know what I mean? So
It's a slight for Liverpool fans on me. I hate you. Hello, you're free to FanPark Live. What's your name and who do you support?
Hi, my name's Adi. I support Arsenal.
yeah.
Tell me what you got to say, man.
Oh, man. I don't know. I'm just so excited, man. I'm so happy at the moment, man. Watching that game, it reminds me of like the old Arsenal that we used to be. And we are again eventually, and we're getting better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? It was the fight, the passion that we had today. We were up. for
Yeah.
it. We were on it from the first whistle. We had the little dip where our minds kind of gone from, the goal that we conceded, which firstly wasn't a free kick. That was a very soft free kick, which they won.
Yeah.
Firstly. And Leno should have saved it. After that, we kind of lost our heads. But to get back into the game and dominate the second half like we did, man, that shows that we mean business.
You know,
Come on.
the way I looked at the game was we played very good in the first 20 minutes of the first half. And then where we got the penalty, which Vertonghen's an idiot, because you're handballing the ball, his arm was straight up.
Yeah.
And then Tottenham, last 20 minutes of first half, I admit Tottenham were a bit better than us. I was really worried that they were going to score. And then that free kick was weird. It's everything hit it and he bounced in.
Yeah, he's a quality delivery, man. He's got a quality delivery.
The second goal was Rob Holding. He shouldn't have gone in like that. But what can you do? Someone would have probably hit that either way. But then second half, we came out completely different as usual. Second half, Arsenal this season have been amazing. We scored the most goals.
Yeah.
And we literally just shut Tottenham up. We told them, shut up, go back.
Sit down, shut up.
This Arsenal has got so much spirit, and that's why I love watching Arsenal now. Last season, I couldn't watch Arsenal, but this season I love it. I absolutely love watching Arsenal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm scared of, though? I'm scared for, inevitably, all teams have, trying times, and they have difficult periods.
Yeah.
So when Emery gets those, is everyone going to back him? That's what I want to know. Are we going to back him?
I think they will.
We have to. We have to back him. We can't just switch up on a manager and say, no, you're not good enough, get out. It's only his first season.
I hear that.
He's exceeding.
I've heard people saying if he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that, get out of the club already. It doesn't work like that because, in my opinion, a manager should be given the opportunity and the time because if we don't, then when's it gonna work then? What if another manager comes in, he fails, get rid of him as well?
Yeah. No, he has to be given time.
Managers need a bit of time. Like with Emery, he has changed the way Arsenal have been playing this season. We've got so much spirit. Last season, we was losing the game 1-0 and everyone just gave up, finished.
Mm-hmm.
Heads down. This season, we're losing 2-1 to Tottenham, the biggest league game of the season for me. Arsenal just fighting with spirit, coming back, winning 4-2.
I hear that.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
I do.
You know what? I think because they use this whole Emery uses videos and stuff like that. Do you reckon he played that little scuffle in the corner at half time? Said, "Look, don't let these men come to your stadium and try rough you up." They went out second half and got the result.
We can't. He was thinking that we can't. They're taking the piss out of us because Ericsson was being, I don't want to swear, but he was being a prick because he's gone over to the fans telling them to shush.
Yeah.
He's thinking like the boys. He's like, come on, fight it. Look, they're taking the mickey out of you. You got to get back in this game, win it, shut them up, send them back home, pack in.
Which home?
That's what. Well, they got home. Well, it's always good to do something for the homeless, isn't it?
Nah, trust me. Crisis at Christmas is very important. Thank you very much for your call, bro. Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. Take care, guys.
Cheers,
I'm going to read through some of these comments on Arsenal Fan TV. George Papa, the first one I've seen. Spurs fans, where the F are you? Dyer, who do you think you are to celebrate like this? Only Henri could do that. You know what? Only Henri could ever do that. Can you man see that, yeah? Thierry. But we have a new king. And his name is Aubameyang because he's the best in the Premier League. Emery is the boss. One guy called Dastan Zaidunov has written something that looks like Russian, and I can't read it, bro.
But I imagine it's slagging off Tottenham, so it's all good.
This is an English thing.
Yeah.
Brexit means Brexit. And no, I'm just playing, man. I'm just
gonna say these views are the views of Adam alone.
I'm just joking, man. I love you all. Obviously, the more Europeans are in this country, is the more people that can play for Arsenal and beat Tottenham. So it's all good, man. I love you. Tim Sherwood over Emery, Sachin Kargi. Shut up, because you're an idiot. Let's talk about that. Why do you think there's such a bias towards Tottenham? Let's talk about this supposed power shift.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
In fact, hold on. Javern, capture this thing, fam. Capture it. Thank you. All right, so let me ask it again. Why do you think that there's such a media bias towards Tottenham, and what is this perceived power shift that has happened in the past couple of years?
To be honest, I really don't know. I think Tottenham have always been that plucky underdog. The media have always loved Tottenham from the Harry Redknapp days because Harry Redknapp's a character. And it also comes from the fact that Arsene Wenger, the media never liked Arsene Wenger. He was the first foreign manager in the Premier League.
Yep.
You know, he had to go through all sorts. Those people used to be on his back all the time. And he came through with a smile, and they hated that. He was successful. They hated that. So when Tottenham now started to get better, it's like, right, well, that's a direct rival of Arsenal, so we're going to champion these guys.
Okay.
And they're like the media darlings, you know.
Yeah.
When you think of things that have happened, think of things that Dele Alli's done that have been swept under the rug.
Yep.
Sex tape.
Yep.
No one talks about that.
Nobody.
I mean, there's other little things that he's done.
The diving.
Swept under the rug. Diving. No one talks about Tottenham in that. Like in the media anyway.
Yeah.
The media never talk in Tottenham of that in that way.
In the same way that they talk about Raheem Sterling, who buys his mum
yeah.
things, which is a nice gesture.
Yeah.
But this guy's getting his willy sucked by this girl, and it's not spoken about.
Exactly. They don't go for Tottenham like that. Harry Kane's the golden child. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's England's leading striker, but he's long been the golden child. So, Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Even when my man was claiming goals that clearly wasn't his,
there you go.
saying, I swear on my daughter's life, like, bro, you didn't touch it.
Can you imagine?
They come out and said the media should apologise to Harry Kane. What kind of strippiness is that?
Don't hurt me.
What kind
Don't
of
hurt me.
like,
Don't get me
I don't
mad
know.
today.
I don't get the agenda that the media have with Tottenham, why they are the chosen ones. But
I'm going to try and play devil's advocate here. Forget I'm wearing this shirt. Do you not think it's deserved? Reason I ask that, you've come from nothing and from being a bunch of nobodies, celebrating one or two victories here and there in the Champions League with players like Roman Pavlyuchenko, who are just absolute dog. But now they've got a manager who's got a clear philosophy. They're playing good football. They've challenged-ish for the title in the past couple of years. Do you not think, because that's coincided with Arsenal or coincided previously with Arsenal's perceived demise, do you not think that that's the reason that there was a bit of a power shift? Do you not think there was?
I think if you finish below a team for 23 years straight, and then you finish above them 2 years, that's not necessarily a power shift. I can see why you would think that could be the beginning of a power shift, but 23 years over 2 years, come on. Do you know what I mean? I'll give Pochettino his due. The guy is a great manager. He's done a great job at Tottenham. When he took over, they were nowhere near the team they are now, and he's built that team in his image with players that might not get into some of the other top teams.
Yeah.
Players like Sissoko. Do you know what I mean? And others, maybe a Lamela or I don't know, Ben Davies. These guys might not necessarily get into your Chelseas or your Man Cities or whatever. So he's done really well. But where are the trophies to show for it? they're good enough to win trophies. They've been in the later stages of competitions to win trophies.
Yeah.
And they failed every time. Yet no one gets on their back for it, apart from Arsenal fans and Rifle fans.
Because they're made of this, mate. Bottlers. Other water bottles are available. But let's... Okay, so they've done that. Where did Tottenham go from here? Because Pochettino...
I think for me personally, and this isn't just me being an Arsenal fan, I think Pochettino deserves that move to Madrid. I think he's done a great job at Tottenham.
To a better club.
And I think he hasn't been backed by Levy in terms of transfer spend and everything like that. And how long does he keep doing this before he says, "Well, I'm off"?
Do you think that's why he persists with players like Justin Foyt, who had a horrible game today? Serge Aurier, who also had a horrible game today.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're good enough?
No, I don't think. I don't know what's going on with Alderweireld.
Yeah.
For one, that is weird because he is one of the best centre backs in the league, easily.
Yeah.
Why he was on the bench? I mean, he's fit. He's played the last few games.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he was on the bench. I don't know. I think for Tottenham, another top 4 finish is going to be that's what they're about. Moving into the new stadium and Champions League will be a massive thing for them, and maybe try and win an FA Cup or something. Or obviously the League Cup, but I don't think they're going to be challenging for title this season. I think Man City got that wrapped.
It's peak.
So.
Someone said that we talk too much, so we need to get more calls. Javan, do we have any more calls waiting? This guy rattled me.
Imagine that chat show. Imagine that.
Is he not
come
coming?
on, man. He's a Tottenham fan. He don't want to talk to us.
Okay. All right. Let's just get another call in the meantime. Then that's fine.
No worry. We could put him on the later one.
Hello, you're free to FanPark Live. What's your name? Who do you support?
Hey, my name's JJ. I support Arsenal.
Yeah, man.
What do you have to say, mate?
Oh, I've got multiple things. You know, I'm done with this Paul Morrison guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a fucking... sorry for the language.
Nah, you swear to your heart's content, my friend. You do what you need to do. Go on.
Cheers. But honestly, this guy, he's running his mouth with Liverpool. Yeah, he should have, like, learned with this, like, thing with what we're worse than Tottenham. We're not a top 6 side.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, he's starting to lose, like, the love. You know what I'm saying? The love from the fans. I don't even like him anymore. Like, he's chatting shit about all this, and then with Tottenham, only Aubameyang's in his 11. Or was it Aubameyang? Was it?
I think it was like 2 players. It was Aubameyang who was on the wing, and I can't remember who the other person was, but it might have been Ozil, but I don't know. It wasn't. It wasn't many.
What do you think of him? What do you think of Merson?
Paul Merson. You know what? I think you have to take Paul Merson with a pinch of salt because this is a guy who can't even be bothered to learn people's names properly. Do you know what I mean? When he's doing his punditry and stuff, sometimes he just says wild things, and you think, really, like, is that actually what you think, or are you just trying? Yeah, are you just trying to get more recognition?
He's supposed to be an Arsenal fan, yet he supports Chelsea more.
Yeah,
I think. Well, wasn't he a Chelsea fan as a kid?
Yeah. I think
he was a Chelsea fan.
There's
as a
a
kid.
split bias there at some point. I just think that I look at the room that and the people he's surrounded by. There's a lot of like ex-Liverpool players in there. Like, I think Charlie Nichols or Nicholas is the other Arsenal guy. I think because there's so much anti-Arsenal being thrown at him, he's kind of got sucked into that as well. So in a way, I don't really blame him. And it's become the norm to slew Arsenal in recent years. So for me, he needs to get out of his funk and realise that we're not the same team that we were in the past couple of years.
But at least if Harry Kane becomes a pundit in however many years, he'll be doing the same to Tottenham that Merson's doing to Arsenal.
No,
he better be.
Harry Kane can't become a pundit.
Why not?
I can't understand him when he talks.
She'll be spitting at this.
Yeah, there's bare water on the desk.
Stupid. Anyway, listen, mate. Thank you very much for your call. Appreciate that.
Yeah, cheers.
Javan, we either get him or not. Is he here? Is he about? All right, 2 more minutes, guys. We're trying. Can I tell the fans? Okay, fine.
No, okay,
we might have a special surprise, but we're just waiting. All right. Any agendas you want to address?
Any agendas that I want to address? No, just, you know what? I keep coming back to it. It's just the fight that we showed. Like, seeing Bellerin get in man's face, little Bellerin in Sissoko's face, and then Kolasinac come in and just saying, look, watch yourself. Do you know what I mean? Even when Xhaka got kicked down and then Winks was trying to get in his face, Xhaka laughed at him.
Yep.
Laughed in man's face. Do you know how rude that is? Do you know how rude that is? If man's trying to start on you and you're just laughing in his face.
For real though. If I'm Xhaka and I've been through that whole political turmoil in Albania with Serbia and all of that, you think I'm gonna get someone like Harry Winks laughing in my face? Is that gonna rattle me?
Bro, if you can't try fight a man, your name's Winks.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
What are you doing?
Harry Winks. No way. So yeah, I do like the fight, and it's something that Arsenal have been lacking for so many years. But it's present. Like this guy said, it's palpable.
Yeah. It's just I just hope that we go into Wednesday and Emery gets them focused on the Wednesday game. Says, right, that's done. North London Derby's done. This is a whole new challenge. We're going to Old Trafford. Let's take the 3 points.
But didn't you say that you think we could lose that game?
I have a feeling, it's a gut feeling, that Mourinho is going to pull off one of these mad ones. You know, every now and again, Mourinho just pulls out of the hat and everyone's like, oh yeah, Jose. Do you know what I mean? If he starts with another like Matic at centre-back, then I reckon we'll mash them up. But I got a feeling Mourinho is going to do one of those Jose magics and pull one out somehow.
You kind of scared me, you know. You've actually scared.
But you know what I mean? It's written. It's Mourinho. Like these big games. Look at the Juve game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He somehow manages to get something out of these games.
I hear it, but Jesus, you actually frightened me. Because before I wouldn't have said that they had a hope in hell, but when you actually think about it, Mourinho lives for these one-off games where you can just pull off a result. But you know what? Nah, let's be positive. Javern, thank you for capturing. Did you? Okay, but you can stop capturing.
He's good.
Why did you stop?
He's good.
Did you hit the 10-minute mark?
Best in the game.
Wink, wink. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Don't forget, please don't ever forget that North London is red and always will be.
That's why I'm wearing a red top.
There you go. That's why I'm wearing a blue top. It doesn't matter.
Red badge.
That's right. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back after Liverpool lose. Goodbye.
Why not come up with a football team? Why not try and do it for real? Oh my God!
So go and embarrass them now.
Some of them I won't be getting a Christmas card from.
We're back, all right?
If you want to see bad, man, you'll learn, innit?
The beating.
God, man, how many more times?
When I'm at my best here, I'm a whole different animal.
Good football, lad. Shout! Ow! Ow!
Scully, 5 minutes from coming on. Simple as that. It needs me involved.
Wash and Go, supporting Blood Brothers.
Yo, speaking business, better mind your own. Talking loud, then rewind your tone. Futuristic, been setting trends. You late, you probably got a house phone. Nerd rap with the money track. Put the whole city on my back. Take a lot of cats around the world. If you act up, you ain't coming back. Yo, you don't want no beef with Fiki.